Councillor Russell.
I would like to acknowledge the huge amount of patience and community investment that's been involved over the many years in working towards the rehabilitation of the Mittagong Playhouse. Even though we are in financially austere times and we do have cuts to priorities in our budget which make any decision like this one which I had to sit back and really balance out the merit of keeping. Even though I love going to theatre, I know I'm in, I know that it's not the biggest part of the community and I'm here to represent all ratepayers. And going into a loan at a time when I know that we might be having to consider an SRV in a few months, I really had to think about this hard. But it is right in the centre of Mittagong, and it is rehabilitating it will be a huge emblem of civic pride. And so some things, this is an asset that we are preserving for future generations, that future generations will be proud of. And I believe it was the former Mittagong Council Chambers, Shire Council Chambers at one stage. So there is an enormous amount of history that as a council, sometimes we have to do these things even though they cost money.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to speak to this? Councillor Champion.
Just briefly, I am very excited to see this getting off the ground. I think that the capacity for this project to uplift the town of Mittagong as the gateway to the Highlands and not only honour our heritage through the building and through, potentially through the archives as well, but also the way that it will activate the town centre. As someone who lives in Mittagong and walks my dog past that building every day, I can't wait to see it change. It's really great.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to speak to this? Councillor Farrell.
It looks disgusting at the moment. We need to fix it up.
Thank you, Councillor Farrell, if you're frank. Councillor Kent.
Yeah, it's a fantastic project. A lot of people have put a lot of time into this. We're very lucky to get the grant after, I think it was the second round of attempts. So I want to thank all the hard work of the staff to get the grant, and just to make a note that the funding of this, the provision of the money, etc., are in the business papers last month with the draft operational plan and budget.
Thank you. Anyone else like to speak to this? Would you like your right of reply, Councillor Duffy? With that, I will put the motion. All those in favour? It is carried unanimously.